In the heart of a quaint countryside, nestled amidst rolling hills and fields of golden wheat, there lived a young boy named Aidan. He was known throughout the village for his unyielding attachment to his prized possession, a simple, handcrafted kite. This kite, made by his grandfather, was not just a plaything for Aidan, it was a piece of his heart, a symbol of his deepest connection to the world. Every morning, Aidan would eagerly rush to the fields to fly his kite, and it danced gracefully in the azure sky. His eyes would gleam with joy as he watched it flutter in the wind, the string firmly held within his grasp. Aidan's attachment to the kite ran deeper than the string connecting them, it was a symbol of his identity, his joy, his very being. One day, as Aidan was engrossed in flying his beloved kite, a wise old man named Eli approached him. Eli was known throughout the village for his profound wisdom and his stories about the true meaning of freedom. "Little one," Eli said with a gentle smile, "I see you love your kite dearly." Aidan nodded enthusiastically. "Yes, it's my most precious possession. I can't imagine life without it." Eli paused and then shared a thought, "Have you ever considered what would happen if you let go of the string?" Aidan's eyes widened, a mixture of fear and curiosity painted across his face. "Let go of my kite? Why would I do that?" Eli leaned in closer and spoke softly. "Because, my dear boy, true freedom lies in letting go of attachments. You see, your kite is holding you as much as you are holding it. When you release it, you'll experience a freedom like you've never known." Aidan was torn between his attachment to the kite and the old man's words. That night, he lay in his small, cozy bed, gazing at the kite that hung above him. He thought about what Eli had said and what it would be like to let go of the string. As he drifted to sleep, he made a silent promise to himself that he would find the courage to embrace this challenge. The next morning, Aidan returned to the fields, his kite in hand. With every gust of wind, he felt the pull of the string, but he remembered Eli's words. He took a deep breath and let go. The kite soared higher and higher into the boundless sky, and Aidan watched it with a mixture of fear and exhilaration. As the kite danced freely among the clouds, Aidan felt a wave of emotions flood over him. At first, he felt a sense of loss, as if a part of himself had drifted away. But as he continued to watch the kite, he realized that he was witnessing something extraordinary. The kite was in its element, unrestricted by the string that had once bound it to him. It glided with grace, following the whims of the wind, and it seemed happier than ever. Aidan's heart filled with a profound sense of freedom, as if he had let go of not only the kite but also the shackles of his attachments. He understood that true freedom lay in releasing the things that held him back, in embracing change, and in trusting that life's natural currents would carry him to new heights. Eli, watching from a distance, smiled with satisfaction. He had witnessed a young boy's transformation, his journey from attachment to liberation. Aidan had discovered that true freedom was not in holding on but in letting go. From that day on, Aidan's life took on new meaning. He realized that just like his beloved kite, he too could soar to greater heights when he let go of his fears and attachments. His heart was filled with curiosity, inspiration, and the understanding that true freedom was not found in possessions but in the boundless, open sky of life. As the seasons changed, Aidan's spirit blossomed, and his heart became a symbol of inspiration for the entire village. He shared his story and the wisdom he had gained from Eli, and soon, the fields were filled with kites that soared gracefully in the wind, held not by strings of attachment, but by the free spirits of those who had discovered the true meaning of freedom. In the beautiful rural environment of the countryside, Aidan had learned a timeless lesson. Let go of attachments, and you will find true freedom. His story inspired others to release the strings that bound them, to embrace the unknown, and to find the soaring freedom that awaited them in the open skies of life.